Alright, for those of you who don't know, I actually live in Canada. I've been saying this in a lot of videos. It doesn't really matter. We have eBay, like, you know, that weird site that you sell stuff on and you can bid on. But we have our own site called Kijiji. Now, Kijiji is much more useful and, well, to me anyways, because it's Canadian and it's pretty local. In Ontario, we use it a lot. So I thought I'd do a video on strange Kijiji ads inspired by Joe Santagato and his Craigslist and Idiots of the Internet videos. So here we go, because I found some doozies. Alright, so this one probably needs a little bit of explaining. So what we have in Canada is Tim Hortons. Now Tim Hortons is kind of like Dunkin' Donuts for people in the States. And what we have is roll up the rim. So basically on the cup you can roll up a little part of it, and sometimes you can win free donuts, coffees, and like cash prizes. So what this guy did, he's actually doing a swap and trade for a free donut. So I'll just read you what he has on the ad. I won this on Roll Up the Rim to win on the other day. I'm not a big fan of donuts, so I figured I'd put it up on here for a good old-fashioned swap and trade. It's a pretty sweet setup, really. Just bring your old bad boy to the local Timmy's, exchange it for a free donut. Donuts are your thing? No worries. This baby is good for apple fritters too. And depending on your swave skills, you might even be able to convince the cute girl at the counter to give you a muffin for it. Maybe even her phone number. Then 10 years down the road, when you're getting married to said cute girl behind the counter, you realize it was all thanks to me and my free donut. You're welcome. First of all, this guy is a phenomenal salesman. This guy has to be like one of those TV direct salesmen, like, "Hi there, Billy Mays here. Have your feet ever been cold? Introducing feet gloves. Have your puppies ever been cold from the cold winters of Manitoba or even Canada in general? Feet gloves are here to stay. Have you ever gone outside in the winter, freezing your nuts off, and then you can't feel your feet? Feet gloves are here to stay. They're just like for your hands, but on your toes. On your toes. Worry no more, Billy Mays here is going to sell you these patented products with polyester and grime, and they won't tear. Look at this. Arrgh! By the way, rest in peace, Billy Mays, 2009. You're in my heart forever. Gotta put my feet gloves back on. Alright, sorry for that. Back to the ad. Alright, so this guy is doing a swap and trade for a frickin' free donut. Alright, first of all, a Boston Cream is like a $1 tops. So if I'm driving all the way down to your shitty franchise of a store to get your germ-filled cup, it's not freaking worth it. Just pay the $1.50 and get on with your life. Don't spend 2 hours driving to Barrie or wherever this guy's from, meeting up with this guy. It's not even worth it. The reason I say germ-filled cup, because have you seen people freaking open these things? There is the biter. The hooker. The frustrated one. Barbara! And the rational guy that actually used the little clip product that it's actually used for. Free coffee. So I'm thinking while this guy was writing this ad to sell his germ-filled cup, he really needed to spark up the ad and sell it to, you know, to kind of bring it up a bit, because no one's gonna drive out unless you have a convincing ad. And let me tell you, this guy did a phenomenal job. So let's just go back to the ad. Donuts are your thing? This baby's good for an apple fritter. Using your stills... Like, donuts are your thing? Pfft, this baby's good for an apple fritter. You're good to go. Apple fritters? Those things are the bomb. And using your skills to convince that cute girl behind the counter to even give you a muffin. Like, is this guy my motivational coach or something? Like, what is going on? Is this guy trying to sell me germ-filled cup, or is he giving me freaking motivational advice? This guy is a jack of all trades. Salesman, freaking motivational speech, and you know what? He's a charmer. You know what? This guy is great. He's the total ladies, he is the total package. I want to meet this guy. Dude, if you're out there, man, like, give me a ring. And then just going back, like, maybe even getting her number. Like, this guy selling this coffee has so much confidence in whoever's reading the ad. You can do anything. Go up to a random girl who works at Tim Hortons and get her number. You never know. You might end up marrying her and you might even end up meeting your soulmate because of this guy's coffee. This is what this guy's saying. He is so confident in when you buy this cup, doing the old swap and trade, Yeah, what are we even swapping and trading for? Am I gonna give you a sock glove? Am I gonna give you a foot glove for this cup of coffee? I don't think that's gonna happen. This guy is out here trying to convince me if I go up to a girl at Tim Hortons, ask her for her number, we'll end up getting married, having kids, and 10 years down the road, we'll have this huge house, we'll have this huge white house and the picket fence. Like, this is not a Disney movie. Buddy, cool your jets. I'm gonna buy it anyway. I'll give you $5. No, I'll give you $10 for this thing if I can just have a 10-minute conversation with you.
Hey guys, sorry this video is really long. I'm actually going to divide it into 3 parts, so stay tuned for the other 2.